Hello YouTube, this is the Wet Army here with a deck profile for Dark Worlds. This is my main deck here. Probably going to be going up against Constellars and probably Worms if you know who Denzel Garvin is on YouTube and on Dueling Network. He's Cool56, which he's messaging me right now. Just check out his channel, see what videos he has. Told him to download Hypercam, so some of the majority of all his videos are going to be done from his phone probably until he downloads it, if he can. So on with the deck profile. So first here, have the staples and all that, Drow, Cerulli and all that. Well, Cerulli isn't really a staple, but I'd rather him be in the deck because of the other effects that I'm using. He automatically becomes my opponent's effect and all that, so it's kind of like a screw you kind of thing. So after that, we have him, of course. Then gold. After I discard him, can discard gold and special summon gold to the field after I target two of my opponent's cards, destroy them, which really helps keep spells and traps off the field. Then I have Grapha. Get lucky, probably end up using him with Cerulli's effect. End up making him. Look, only once have I been so lucky to the point where I got his Chaos Sorcerer out of hand and onto my side of the field due to Grapha's effect. I literally made him curse me out. So, after that, I still run Morphing Jar. If I say I have all three Graphas and all three golds in hand and all that, I would really enjoy using all three Graphas and golds, return the golds back to hand and summon all three Graphas. And if my opponent leaves himself wide open, game. So, after that, we have Regen, or Regin, one of the two. Don't know his full name. Only run one of these. Technically, if you think about it, I run two, but one of them targets only a particular card or spells and traps and all that, and you should know what that means. So, silver, have 3 silver in this deck. Works really good with Cerulli, especially if my opponent only has 2 cards in his hand at the time. It's kind of like a big screw you whenever I pull off that one particular combo there. Snow, we all know why Snow's in there. It's to add Dark World cards or anything with Dark Worlds in the tile of the card back to hand and everything. So it's really good to have that card in your deck. Probably could just run 2 of them and all that, but I'd run 3. So Dark World Dealings, have 3 of those. Staple, I guess. Drag down into the grave, run 3 of those. This card really works well. I can still draw and I still get the discard. Though it does cost $2.51 plus with the extra deck, so it's probably still up there in the $88 and all that. Magical Planter, I use this card because I need to be able to draw and all that. So, like if I have Dark Smog and all that up there, or any continuous spell or trap card, that's the card that I would keep in hand until I used up all of it, and I just need to be able to summon and all that. So then, Cheerful Coffin is it's what I use just in case I'm going in a mirror battle and all that. It helps out a little bit, but not completely, because last time I used it before I had made this particular deck, because if you see here, I have all these other Dark World decks here. Before I actually made this, I ran 3 of them, and I didn't get them until like right before I was about to be gamed, and by then I didn't have any monsters. So besides that, you could say what got me mad about that one was the guy decided to say, oh, I'll go slow then, until I said, oh, I'm running the same deck, and then after that it seemed like he became a tad bit of an asshole. Just saying. The Gates of the Dark World, staple card, definitely need in there to get 300. Although there are different cards that you could put in there to probably give your monsters 3,000, or give your monsters 500 attack and all that, I'd rather just keep the field card, just because I still can use it and all that. Plus, it's something I can add to hand with Snow. You wouldn't want to put something in there that's not going to be compatible with snow and all that. So Dark Smog. If I open with 3 of these, I'll be banishing my opponent's monsters as soon as they get in there if I have the cards to. Then after that, Eradicator, since the ban list and all that, it's been at 1. I have made the perfect deck for the last format and all that. Didn't really lose any duels. Won the majority of them. And then it got hit hard along with Card Destruction and Heavy Storm. Technically, my deck got so messed up by that to the point where it was unplayable. Then after that, Mind Crush works well with Dragon to the Grave or Eradicator and all that. Know what cards my opponent has in hand and all that. Return from a Different Dimension. That's very good. Just in case I'm like on the very end of the door and I don't have any monsters. Pay like if I have 100 life points left due to my opponent's attacks, and I activate that trap card just in time. Any banished monsters I have, shoot, their special summon right back on my side of the field. Then I can get my graphics back and a few other things. So just so I can continue keeping the consistency and all that up, just in case I'm getting some pretty bad draws, the Forces of Darkness can turn 2 back to hand. I can go through my deck if I add a snow back, or if I have monsters and I just don't have a discard yet, gets Rudy and all that. So pretty much it works good with the deck here. Plus it's 4 Dark World, so so this right here pretty much works. It just probably should one or 2 in your deck if you do play it. Extra deck, I don't really have. I mean, the side deck, I don't really have all the cards in there yet. But because Cool 56 uses Constellars, or he's going to be using them as soon as he gets them, he'll probably be using it and all that. So, and only reason for that is because I live probably like 2-3 miles away from where he does. And if I play a Light Imprisoning Mirror along with a Rivalry, since I know now all Constellar monsters are the same, it's literally like a big fuck you. So then after that, the extra deck, Adrius, because I get a lot of level 5s, have gold and silver whenever I get those out. Adrius is probably the man to go to, if not Tyrus or Titus, one of the two. And Gaga Cowboy, I'm not really sure about him. I rarely get level 4s out, and when I do, it's snow. And I don't really get to summon snow that much, so I'll probably go with cards I already have, like Heroic Champion, Excalibur, and all that. Yeah, he works good in the deck, just fighting. Opponent summons a monster with 3,800. Summon him, detach 2, get 4,000, get the monster off the field immediately. Or I could do it the drawn out way and use number 40, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Unless my opponent decides to tribute. Then after that, we have number 44, Sky Pegasus. Only reason why I have this card in the deck is just in case I wanted to destroy one of my opponent's monsters. He didn't really want it destroyed, and I have more than enough monsters on field to game him. I may just want to ensure that I'll have him game beforehand and use number 44, Sky Pegasus. If he pays the 1,000, then okay. Or if he doesn't, and I destroy the monster, still okay, because then that means I just added 800 more onto the damage I would have taken, or took. So then, number 50, Black Ship of Corn. Definitely need to find this card. I think you only can get it on Amazon right now, but this is definitely one that I like to keep, because again, if he has a monster with 4,000 or even 5,000, like, what was it, 5-headed dragon, it would be very simple for me to summon that monster and send it, just get it off the field and make him take 5,000 damage. That's like an easy game win. Then Thunder End Dragon. This card is just in case my opponent's then, how do we say, overextended his hand, or if I've done that and I have 2 Graphics on field, I use this card to get rid of all other monsters just so I can get rid of him and all that. So as far as I'm concerned, I could definitely go without Sky Pegasus on this one, and that'll just leave me more cards to add in here. I was thinking about making a synchro version of this Dark World deck. Yeah, I'll experiment with it for probably a little bit and all that, but other than that, this is the deck profile. And again, check out Cool 56 with the question mark at the end. Question mark, for some reason, is very important. Other than that, also check out his YouTube channel, was Denzel Garvin, and like and subscribe to that. Also like and subscribe to my channel, The What Army. See you next time.